So here we go. So let's get some general information out of the way, and then we're going to break it down by the rising sign. First things first, on December the 3rd, Neptune will come out of retrograde. And Neptune's been in retrograde for a minute. So it's been in retrograde in the sign of Pisces. It's going to come out of retrograde motion. Now, Neptune is one of those funny planets that typically when a planet is in retrograde, it's really not working 100%. That's pretty much with all the planets. Neptune is kind of like that funny planet that when it goes into retrograde, it starts to work better in the retrograde motion. Because you have to remember, Neptune is the planet of confusion, seeing things through rose-colored glasses, not getting all the facts and information. So when it's moving forward, it has a cloudy type of energy to it. You never really know because you never really have all the information. But when it goes into retrograde, it gives you a lot of clarity. So it is going to go out of retrograde and it's going to go into direct motion on December the 3rd. December the 6th, Mercury, the planet of communication, will enter into the sign of Capricorn. That's where we'll start to have more of those practical conversations. We'll get serious about the things that we're saying. We'll get serious about our ideas, serious about our communications and things of that nature, because Capricorn is a serious sign. And a lot of people will start to think more about, especially my business owners, conversations around or ideas around growing a business or deciding if you're ready to start a business. So that kind of energy with that. December the 7th, their full moon will be in the sign of Gemini. So we know our full moons are all about endings, adjustments, and acknowledgments. And it's also about when the full moon this is when the moon is at its brightest. So a lot of times we have information that is revealed to us during a full moon. So that's going to be on December the 7th in the sign of Gemini. December the 9th, the sign Venus, the planet of love, money, all those pleasures, and all those blessings that come to us, is also going to enter the sign of Capricorn. Venus in Capricorn is one of those transits that I consider good energy for manifesting love or manifesting a relationship. Now, Capricorn is not the most romantic sign, so, it kind of, a little bit of it doesn't make sense that you would want to manifest love on one of the least romantic signs. However, Capricorn is all about longevity. It's all about legacy, longevity, and maturity and growth. So I feel like these are good principles, and Capricorn has good energy around if you're ready to set down roots in a solid, committed, long-term relationship. So I would use the energy of Venus and Capricorn to start manifesting something serious into my life. Next, December the 20th, Jupiter is going to go into the sign of Aries. Now, Jupiter is currently in the sign of Pisces, where it loves to be, and I've been talking about how this energy is the divine manifestation energy. So from October the 30th to December the 20th, Jupiter is in Pisces. This is the time that you should be manifesting whatever it is that you want to manifest, because on December the 20th, Jupiter is going to move out of Pisces and it's going to move into the sign of Aries, okay? And it won't be going back. I don't think it goes back, but I'll double check. I don't think it goes back. It's going to stay in the sign of Aries, I think, until May 2023. December 21st, the sun will move into the sign of Capricorn. December 23rd, we will have a new moon in the sign of Capricorn. And then December the 29th, Mercury retrograde starts. That is the official date. And this is going to be the final retrograde of 2022 and the first retrograde period of 2023. Now, the official date that it starts is December the 29th, but we have the shadow period, which is the 2 weeks prior to the official date. So that's probably going to look like around December 14-ish or something like that. you will start to feel the slowdown and the preparation for the Mercury retrograde. So if there's anything that you need to get done of importance, I would strongly suggest that you start wrapping those things up right about now, because once we get closer to the shadow period, which is around December the 14th, things are going to start to slow down for you. And the official date of the retrograde is December the 29th, and it will be in the sign of Capricorn. And I'll do a separate video on the Mercury retrograde and how it will impact you and how you can work with the retrograde motion, because I feel like you can work with any energy no matter what it is. So do we have any questions about the astrological events in the month of December? See, December is a quiet month. It's just the status quo. Just a few things happening, that Neptune going direct, and then the start of the Mercury retrograde. But, you know, it is what it is. Hey, Meta. All right. So if we're ready, we're going to get started. We're going to start at the top of the zodiac, the first rising sign. And we're going to breeze through these because I want to get you off of here so you can get ready for your work day tomorrow or whatever you have going on. So, ready or not, here we go. It's Aries rising, sun or moon. The sun is going to be highlighting for the month of December, your 9th house. So the sun is going to be highlighting your 9th house. Higher education, long distance travel, legal situations, the law, religion, our belief system, and our spirituality. And this is also the area that governs media projects. So a big emphasis on this area of your life. A lot of vitality, a lot of your attention will be going to energy around long distance travel, maybe the planning of a long distance trip. This could look like attention or energy around foreigners or foreign connections. Maybe someone is applying for a passport or some kind of visa situation is going on. Educational pursuits will be highlighted for this month. And religion and your belief system and your spiritual life. This could be energy or attention, whereas you are renewing your faith. You're renewing your spiritual walk. If you've become detached from your spiritual beliefs or church or whatever you consider your faith or how you worship, this will actually breathe energy back into those areas of your life when the sun on December 21st goes into Capricorn. So that will be highlighting your 9th house. Now, Venus for the month of December is going to be blessing the area of your career. So this is the 10th house. So this is our career. This is our public image. This is our public standing. This is higher ups. What we're known as, our reputation, and title changes are here. So this may see some of my Aries risings. Number one, possible promotion at their job. This could be a new job coming your way. This could definitely look like harmonious type relationships with higher ups in your company, in your field, whatever that looks like for you career-wise. This could look like, because it's the area that governs our public standing and our public image, so if you're a part of any type of groups or organizations, this could look like some type of elevation or some type of accolade or award or some type of positive attention with regards to your reputation and your public standing out in society, maybe in your career field, maybe with regards to a group or an organization or something that you're a part of. This could definitely enhance your reputation with regards to higher ups. Now, I don't know if there's an Aries rising or something that's considering going into some type of politics or garnering some type of position of authority or something, this Venus definitely supports you and putting you in a favorable light to other people. Now, this is a relationship house. So this could definitely look like some of my Aries risings with this Venus in the 10th house. Could be getting a proposal of marriage. Could be solidifying a long-term relationship with someone. This could also look like you meeting someone at work or at a work-related type, function or something. So this can definitely look like company Christmas parties, organizational parties. I would strongly suggest my Aries rising to get out and socialize. This is going to be the holiday season, so a lot of corporations and companies have parties. You could pretty much possibly meet someone there in a romantic way, or this will be a great time for you to be networking career-wise with higher ups, okay? Now, your full moon, which is the ending adjustment or acknowledgement of something, is going to be in your 3rd house, and this is going to look like your communication house. So this could be teaching and learning opportunities. This could also look like interactions with your siblings, cousins, or neighbors. Your neighborhood could come up. This is also the area that governs our transportation and small media projects, classes, vocational type classes. In the 3rd house, I don't consider this higher education. This is like more vocational education. So this looks more like classes that you take that are maybe 6 months to a year. They're kind of like a short window of education, and they pretty much are more like enhancing skills, or maybe it's a hobby that you've been wanting to take up. But this may see an area of study coming to an end for you. You're finally completing it. This could look like some of my Aries rising, possibly considering getting a new vehicle, or something with your transportation requires you to possibly change it. If at best, make sure that your mode of transportation, your car, your truck, your motorcycle, whatever it is you use for transportation, is being serviced at this time. Now, this could also put us with more interactions with our siblings and our extended family. And keep in mind, this is the holiday season, so this definitely ties into that. But this would be great for those of you that have been having issues with siblings, neighbors. Hey, Miss Gilly. Or your extended family. This full moon will be a great opportunity to bring to a close whatever those interactions or those situations may possibly be with regards to the interactions with your friends and not your friends, your siblings, your cousins, or your neighbors. Okay? Now, your new moon beginning, 10th house. Remember, we got Venus in the 10th house and we got a new moon in the 10th house. This is all about fresh, new beginning, planting new seeds with regards to your 10th house, which is the career. Start to manifest a new beginning in the area of your career life. That's going to be very important for you for the month of December. Next, we're going to talk about Taurus rising, sun or moon. The sun is going to be highlighting your 8th house. Now, the 8th house is the house of other people's money and other people's resources. Resources and finances we share with another person or another entity. So this looks like child support. This looks like taxes, inheritances, insurance payouts, your partner or your spouse's income or resources. And this is also the area that governs intimacy and sex. So with the sun being here, this is a lot of attention being paid to the resources and finances you share with another person. Now, this is not your money that you earn from what you consider as your job, okay, or what you earn as an individual. This is the collectively resources and finances you have with someone else. So this could bring attention to budgets, finances, business, taxes, things of that nature that need to be addressed or looked at if they are being shared with someone else. Okay, so that area of your life being highlighted, and a lot of activity going on with that. Okay, so and it makes sense because we're about to go into the tax season. So this will be a great time for you to start. If you're in relationship with someone, if you're in business with someone, this is the time that you start to pay attention to your taxes, getting your receipts together. Maybe you are going now you're deciding that you want to use a tax specialist moving forward in this next tax season. But definitely energy around that type of interaction with someone else. This is a great time for you to start looking at how your budget and how your money and how your resources are being allocated or used in conjunction with someone else. Now, this is also the house of sex and intimacy, so this could look like some of my Taurus risings addressing areas that have to do with your intimate connection with someone else. And intimacy can be anything. It doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. But this is an intimate relationship or connection you have with someone else. Could come into focus during this month of December that you need to address that. And this also has the same energy around your sex life and your partnerships around that. Your Venus is going to be in your 9th house. Again, highlighting educational pursuits, highlighting long distance travel, legal situations. So if you're a Taurus rising that's been dealing with an ongoing legal situation, you actually may see a favorable outcome with regards to whatever this is in the legal realm that you may be dealing with. Again, this is a great time to plan a long distance vacation. I always encourage everyone to have their passport because you never know when a trip might fall into your lap. So Taurus rising, you could get blessed with the opportunity last minute to travel during the month of December, or at least subsequently the following months. So you want to be prepared for that. Now, if you have a long distance trip planned, Taurus rising already, and you will be traveling over the holiday, you may find love in a foreign type of situation. So if you're going out of the country, you may be finding love with a foreigner, because this is the area that governs foreigners. And even if it's not finding love on a trip, you may be finding love with someone that is really, really different from what you normally connect yourself to. So I want my Taurus rising, sun, or moons to be very open to new people coming into their lives, whether they're of another race, another culture, or just a different background from people that you normally align yourself with. This will also be a great time if you wanted to start any educational pursuits. You will have the support and energy around that. And you're another one. This is great for the renewal of your faith and around your spirituality. Your full moon is going to be in your 2nd house of earned income. So this is how you earn your money, okay, on an individual level. 2nd house, earned income, material possessions, our self-worth, our habits, and our work ethic. So this is a full moon, an ending, adjustment, or acknowledgement of something that's going on with regards to your money. Now, full moon is an ending. This may look like some of my Taurus rising deciding that they are ready to look for a new job, leave their current company. This could look like those of you that are opening or closing a business of some sort. Maybe some of you, now this could bring on the loss of a job. It could, I'm just going to be honest with you. It could bring on the loss of a job, but I always look at things like that as the opportunity to do something better. So maybe a new stream of income comes your way, or you decide that you want to get an additional stream of income to supplement your current income. You know, again, we're at the holiday season. We want to go into 2023 in a good financial state. So this is all around energy around your money, your finances, how you're spending your money. This may actually look like you putting energy around releasing bad habits and unhealthy relationships dynamics that you have with money. Are you a chronic overspender? Are you an emotional spender? Are you tying your self-worth to your money? Are you allowing your money to control your emotions? So this will be a time that you could definitely tackle those unhealthy spending habits and unhealthy way that you look at money. Okay. Now, Taurus rising, your new moon is going to be again in the 9th house. I think I'm gonna put Venus in the new moon together, because they're highlighting the same area. So a new beginning, a fresh new beginning again in the area of higher education, long distance travel, legal situations, and our spirituality, religion, and faith is going to be highlighted for you. So next we're going to be talking about Gemini rising, sun or moon. The sun is highlighting your 7th house of one-on-one relationships. So one-on-one relationships, definitely marriage, long-term committed relationships, friendships, our family, the business also. So this is the conscious chosen relationships we go into with another person, okay? And this is also the area that highlights legal contracts. So with the sun being here, this is definitely going to be spotlighting how you do your one-on-one relationships. If you have been avoiding dealing with your one-on-one dynamics, whatever that looks like for you, this is going to be a month where you're going to be supported in this area of your life to tackle whatever this situation, whatever this dynamic is that you want to address with regards to your one-on-one relationships. Now, let's talk about my single Gemini risings in this area. This could be the opportunity for you to meet someone new. Or if it's not meeting someone new, this could definitely have you really thinking about how you do one-on-one relationships and how you can move forward in doing one-on-one relationships in a healthy way. Please keep in mind, it's just not always romantic. This is family, this is friends, this is business. This is how we deal with others on a one-on-one basis. So attention around how you show up in your one-on-one relationships and what it is that you're looking for, particularly if you are one of these single Gemini risings that is ready to bring love into their life. This is you really sitting down figuring out, what do I want in a relationship? What do I want in a partner? And how am I showing up in relationships, okay? Your Venus and new moon for Gemini rising is going to be impacting your 8th house. So we just got through talking about one-on-one relationships and the dynamics of how we do them. And then the 8th house, other people's money, other people's resources, intimacy, and sex is here. So you're going to have your Venus there and your new moon there. This could, because Venus also rules money, this could be some of my Gemini risings receiving some unexpected blessings monetarily. Maybe through an unexpected check in the mail, an insurance payout. Maybe some of you have been waiting on a settlement. Oh, maybe some of y'all have been waiting on the answer to the student loan, because student loans are here also. So you may hear some information about the student loan debt relief. Now, from what I understand, that's on hold. But from what I understand, if you were one of those persons that paid on your student loans during the pandemic, you're supposed to be receiving a check as reimbursement for those payments that you made. Don't quote me on that, but that's something that I had read, and I think that's separate from the debt relief. So if you're one of those Gemini risings that made payments possibly on your student loans during the shutdown, during the panorama, maybe you get an unexpected check in the mail. So this could bring you some unexpected money, unexpected blessings. And remember, because it's the 8th house, it's financial resources and blessings that come through another person. So if it's not you, it could be your spouse or your partner or your business partner is receiving a monetary or resource blessing, and it impacts you, because if they receive the blessing, you receive the blessing. So that's how that works. Your full moon is going to be highlighting your first house. So this is all about your physical body. This is all about how you show up, your physical appearance, your personality, how people are receiving you, and also your individual personal goals are in this house. Full moon, ending, adjustment, acknowledgement. So this could definitely look like those of you that have been on some type of personal self-improvement type project on yourself, you may start to see the results of that. So if you've been eating right, you've been working out, you may start to finally see, okay, my body is transforming, because this is first house is about the physical body. So my body is transforming, and I'm starting to see all the results of all the work that I've been doing. This could also look like some of you deciding that you are ready to change your wardrobe, change your style, change your hair. I don't think you're supposed to cut your hair during a full moon. I don't think you're supposed to. I don't know. Somebody Google that. See if a full moon is good for cutting your hair. I can't remember. But this could look like you changing your style of dress, changing your hairstyle, your hair color. And with this being the first house, this is all about your individual personal goals. So some of you could be looking at changing or adjusting personal goals. Maybe you don't want to get rid of them altogether, but you just need to adjust whatever these personal goals that you have for yourself moving forward, and you need to reevaluate them at this time. Can somebody check and Google whether or not you're supposed to cut your hair during a full moon? I'm not really sure. Okay, now the next we're going to talk about Cancer rising, sun or moon. Not recommended, so it's not recommended to cut your hair. Just think about it, and then when we get around to, I think it's the new moon, then if you want to do that haircut, go ahead and try it then. Okay, so Cancer rising, sun or moon, your sun is going to be highlighting your 6th house of health and fitness. So that's mental and physical health, the foods that you eat, your work environment, your pets, and service to others. So with energy and attention on your 6th house, get healthy. It is time for my Cancer risings to really get serious about your health, both mental and physical health. So if you have been considering going to therapy, or you want to return to therapy, this month is probably going to prompt you to want to do that. This could also look like those of you that want to or need to go to the doctor. If it's been a considerable amount of time that you haven't been to the doctor, you haven't had a checkup, now would be the time for you to start to pay attention to that. This is also a good time for you to really start paying attention to your body. And because this is the house that governs the foods that we eat, this will be great for you to start keeping a food journal. And when I say a food journal, I want you to start, when you're eating things, pay attention to how your body reacts and write down how your body reacts to certain things. This could be the start of you changing, doing a lifestyle change with regards to how you eat. This is not a diet. This is a lifestyle change for those Cancer rising. And because Cancer rising rules the stomach, this could definitely look like you having to change your diet because it affects your digestive system in a negative way. So paying attention to your physical health, getting really serious about your diet and how you take care of yourself, going to therapy could spotlight this. Now, this could put like a lot of added attention to your work environment. So our work environment is who we work with, around, and for, in the actual space that we work in. So it could get very busy. There could be a lot of changes. Cancer sun, yeah, please do. There could be a lot of changes in the work environment, a lot of movement, maybe a lot of stress, but there's going to be increased activity around your work environment for the month of December. This also will spotlight your pets. Someone says, it says when the moon is waxing or becoming full, it's considered astrologically wise to cut your hair. But when it's waning, the period between the full moon and the new moon, is not best to cut your hair. Great. All right. So, pay attention to our pets. Any needed checkup or attention to our pets could come up during the month of December. And this is also the area that governs service to others. This will be a great time, Cancer rising, for you to do volunteer work. Volunteer work could look like you volunteering your time, volunteering your money or resources, just volunteering your attention. This is the holiday season. You may want to volunteer your gently worn clothes to someone in need. Whatever that volunteerism is, or whatever it is about service to others, being assistance to someone else could come to play in the month of December. Okay, so your Venus and your new moon is going to be highlighting your 7th house. Now, this is great, okay? Venus in the 7th house is all about love. So 7th house, one-on-one relationships, business, romantic, marriage, family, friends. So this definitely, with this Venus and new moon, will support your 7th house of one-on-one relationships. And remember, we have Venus and Capricorn this month. One of the placements that I like for manifesting long-term committed relationships. So this could definitely look like some of my Cancer risings. If you're single, it is time to start manifesting love into your life, whatever that looks like for you. If you are coupled up or married, this could definitely bring the romance and the love back to your relationship. So please take advantage of this Venus in the 7th house. This is the ideal energy for you. The ideal energy for you. And again, it's a new moon. It's all about new beginnings. So we can have a new beginning in an existing relationship. If you feel like your relationship has become stagnant, it's a little bit boring, you want to bring the love and the affection back to it, this will be the month, and this will be the energy that you could definitely support you in whatever it is you're wanting to create around your one-on-one relationships. Now, your full moon is going to be in the 12th house. Endings, adjustments, and acknowledgments in the area of your 12th house. This is the house of endings, closure, healing, addictions. This is the space, the house of confinement. So confinement of the mind, the spirit. This could be confinement in a rehab center, hospital, or prison. But this is where we go to heal. This is what I consider the self-care house. So this definitely could look like conclusions or realizations with regards to how we address our healing process. This can be a time that you finally want to tackle those traumas, those hurts that you have been holding on to for however long you've been holding on to them. A lot of times we feel like we have dealt with traumas in our life, but we really haven't dealt with them. It's more or less we've suppressed them. So this may be the month that it starts to come up, and you need to address and take control of your healing. Okay. Now, this could also look like some of those of you that have been in some type of therapy of something. You could possibly be having a breakthrough finally in therapy, and now you're on the road to healing yourself. Now, this could also put us in the position of dealing with someone, or this may be you, that is deciding that it's time for them to check themselves into a hospital. Maybe it has to do with a medical procedure that you need to have done that you've been putting off. Maybe you want to check yourself into a rehab center to deal with an addiction of some sort. This could look like you going to a retreat or considering a retreat style vacation. And this could also look like energy around the dynamics of dealing with someone in a prison situation, potentially going to prison, or dealing with some type of incarceration. So that is what my Cancer rising sun or moons are going to be dealing with the month of December. So do we have any questions about the... All right, so next. Guess who's next? Leo rising. And guess who's Leo rising? That would be me. So Leo rising, sun or moon. And I have a couple of Leo risings on my live. This is for us. So the sun is going to be highlighting our 5th house. So romance, love affairs, dating, casual sex, children, procreation, our creative expression, and this is the house of joy. So this is one of the most lighthearted houses in the zodiac. One of my favorite houses. So with the sun being there, there's a lot of attention around dating. So this could look like new dating opportunities coming to our Leo risings. This could look like those Leo risings in a current dating situation. You paying more attention to that. You're deciding whether or not you want to stay in the dynamic of the relationship. Do you want to move the relationship forward? Conversations around the dynamics of your dating life. This looks like breathing fresh new romantic air into your dating life. Now this could look like casual sex, not a little hookup. Nothing wrong with that. I support that. Just protect yourself. So this will give you the opportunity to just bring back the fun in your dating life. And if you're a single Leo rising, get out and socialize, because you could possibly meet someone or someone's during the month of December. I support you on that. Now, this is also the area that governs our children, or the children, somebody said, I'm here for it, yes ma'am, or the children around us. So this is spending time with the children. This is being a part of monumental changes, or being a part of events that are milestones for your children. It doesn't really matter what those are, but this highlights a lot of interaction with the kids. This highlights possibly some of my Leo risings hearing about a pregnancy. If it's not their own, then someone close to them. You could be hearing that. So a lot of energy around those areas of your life. This is also going to heighten your creativity, especially those of you that are in the arts. So maybe film, theater, maybe you write, whatever this creative endeavor you have, or this creative energy you have, it is going to be heightened for the month of December. And for me, I kind of already started feeling it happening. A lot more ideas that I have with regards to my business and where I want to see it go. So we can definitely expect to this house of joy being a really good month for us. Dating wise, children wise, again, possibly hearing about a pregnancy. Keep me posted if someone it ends up being pregnant on here. I was just about to ask that. About to ask about what a little bit more specific, and I can go back over that. But now this is also an area I always support: buying a lottery ticket. Let me tell you something. I feel like the lottery. I'm about to win the lottery soon. You already experienced it, yeah. Good. Because you can feel the energy anywhere from 2 weeks to a month prior to the actual event. So you probably do feel the build up. So it's more like a really, really optimistic, lighthearted energy that you're going into. Again, buy a lottery ticket. You never know. Buy a lot. My niece just called me today about her pregnancy. There we go. You see what I'm talking about? Someone close to her is having a baby. There you have it. Okay, so hey Letta. So dating opportunities. Changing up the energy in your current romance. Some of you may be getting engaged. Or at best, taking the dating relationship, maybe you're taking it to be more serious and going from casual to exclusive. But maybe something around that happens. Maybe people start confessing their love to you and all of that, and you're like, what? I didn't even really know we was doing all that. Side note, Trump just put his bid officially in. Girl, that's what to be y'all president. We're going to talk about that if we have time. That's what about to be y'all president again. Okay, so Leo rising, your Venus and new moon is going to be highlighting your 6th house. So, health and fitness, mental and physical health, foods that you eat, your working environment, service to others with a modeling career. Oh, see, that's the fifth house. Service to others and your pets. So this is awesome energy around those Leo risings that are looking for a new job. I strongly support you in putting that in. A new job could come of this, or a new position at work. So if you are interested in, because it's the work environment, so there's going to be changes around work. So if you're interested in a promotion or a lateral move or getting a new job, this could definitely be supportive energy, because Venus and the new moon is going to be impacting this area of your life in the sixth house. So a lot of changes around your work environment. And if it's not a change, your work environment just seems easier, or you just feel more optimistic about going to work. You're starting to enjoy your work more. So look for positive changes with regards to your work environment, positive changes with regards to your health. And this is I noticed that I lost a couple of pounds, and I really wasn't trying to lose any weight. I need to lose some weight, but I really wasn't trying. So this also supports us in starting a new fitness program for ourselves. And what it'll do is it'll give you the energy, and it'll give you the wherewithal to want to do it, and you're like really motivated to get it done. Okay, I have to go. Hold on a second. My live went off on Instagram. I'm sorry, Instagram, the live went off. Apparently, with Instagram now, it only gives you so many minutes and then it cuts off. But, okay, so sixth house. So this is support around a new job. This is support around you falling in love with your job again. This is also good. This is another one that's good for service to others. So you may feel like in a volunteering type move at this time. But real positive energy around your health, your fitness. If you've been the Leo rising that's been struggling with their mental health over the last few months, probably the last 6 to 9 months, this actually could be a month that you really start to feel better with regards to your mental health. So if you've been struggling over the last 6 to 9 months with anxiety or depression, or just not feeling yourself with regards to your mental health, you actually may feel like you are coming out of that this month, starting this month, and especially into December. Okay, so I support you in that. I also support those of you who are going back to therapy. I'm going to be very transparent. I'm starting back with therapy. I've been out of it for a few months, and I just feel like that I need that support. See, yeah. So I feel like I need that support. And so I want to go back to therapy, so I'm super excited about that. And so I definitely, if that's something that you want to look into, I support traditional therapy as well as holistic methods of healing yourself mentally and physically. Whatever supports you, I support you with that. Okay? Now, your full moon lunar eclipse, your full moon is going to be in your 11th house. Friendships, your friends, your social groups, your long-term goals, technology is in this area. So full moon, we are dealing with a lot of friend related things, Leo rising, because this is actually where we are experiencing our Mars retrograde. So our friendship dynamics have really kind of taken center stage, and this full moon is probably going to put you in a space of asking, these current friendships that I have in my life, are they still reciprocal? Do I still feel like I'm attached or aligned with the friendships that I have? Do I need to end some of these friendships, or do they need to adjust in some way? Do we need to sit and talk and have a discussion because you don't feel like the friendship is like it used to be? But definitely addressing your friend groups. This could also look like you dealing with organizations that you may either want to join or currently want to leave. And this could be, social groups, social organizations. I have released all of mine except one. And, friendships come to an end. Some people don't realize it, but they do. They come to an end. And this could open the door for you to meet new friends and make new relationships and new friendships. Again, with the organizations and groups, that can still be the energy around whether or not these organizations and groups that you've been a part of, are they still resonating with you? Do you still agree with their mission statement and where they're going and the trajectory and, things of that nature. Now, this is also the area that governs long-term goals, dreams, and wishes. So this is definitely energy around paying attention to your long-term goals. Are we still on track to achieve our long-term goals, or do they need to be adjusted in some way, or do we need to just do away with them and get a new set of goals for ourselves? Okay? Next, we're going to talk about Virgo rising, sun, or moon, and I know a Virgo rising, and this sounds about right. Virgo rising. The sun is going to be highlighting your fourth house, home, family, real estate, our connections with our mother, our connections with prominent women in our life, and our emotional foundations. So if we're dealing with the sun in the fourth house, number one, this could look like a possible move or circumstances that come up that may require you to move. Now, if it's not a move, we may be looking at the renovation, remodeling. This could look like people moving in or out. But dynamics around your living space could come up. And because this is the area that governs our family, if it is not your living space, this could be interactions with your family, okay? So you could be hosting the holidays at your home and you have a lot of your family over. Or you could be contending with situations, relationships, dynamics with regards to your family. And when we say family, this is the family that we come from and also the family that we make for ourselves. So dynamics around the family, energy around prominent women in our life. This house actually is the house of our mother. Please post this live. Everyone have a blessed night. Yeah, I'm going to keep it up. And then I'll do the edited version on my YouTube channel. This could definitely look like energy around your mother. This could also look like, when you have the sun on the fourth house, this could prompt you to want to start to do tracing your roots, learning more about your family history, again, dealing with dynamics with regards to your home life and your emotional foundations, okay? Virgo rising, your Venus and new moon is going to be highlighting your fifth house. So this definitely supports pretty much the same as my Leo risings, energy around dating opportunities, dating relationships that you're in. Your romantic life could be highlighted. Some of you could be getting coupled up because we have Venus here. This is also good for those of you that have a hobby. It is time to turn that hobby or that creative thing that you do into a business. Venus supports that because Venus is all about money. So are you making money from your gift? Are you making money from your hobby? This is a time for you to turn that thing into money and making money from it. You're another one that could be getting yourselves in a committed dating situation, finding love. You got to get out there and socialize though. But you could be finding love, energy around your children, enjoying your children. This is the holidays. We want to enjoy our kids no matter what age they are. And again, the creative expression and the creative endeavors. Now, Virgo rising, your full moon is going to have everything to do with your career life. So this could look definitely like a change in your career standing, a change in your job, a change in your position, this could definitely look like, because it's kind of considered a relationship house, this may impact a long-term committed relationship that you have. So I don't know if some of you are deciding to end a relationship, or there's been talks about ending a romantic relationship. So that could look like for you something that may start during the month of December. But this is all about your career and where your career is going. And there could be an ending to it, but an ending is always an opportunity for a new beginning. So energy around that. Libra rising, sun or moon. The sun is going to be highlighting your third house of communication, educational pursuits, our siblings, cousins, neighbors, our transportation. So for my Libra risings, this could look like, now with the sun being here, this could definitely look like some dynamics around your neighborhood and where you live. Keep in mind, my Libra risings may be moving soon. And I think the move is going to come as a surprise. So it's not so much going to be something that you were able to plan out. This could look like maybe you're renting a space and the owner decides that they're ready to sell it. So they're telling you you have 30 or 60 days to be out, and now you have to find somewhere else to live. Or you get the opportunity to purchase the property that you're renting. Maybe there's something that happens where you're no longer satisfied with where you live, and you decide, I got to get out of this thing now, and you start to look for a new living space. Or maybe you're just not satisfied with the area that you're in, and you're having conversation or talks about or planning for a move in the near future. But something about your neighborhood can be changing. Maybe you're getting purchased more like it. Could be. But you could be. And because it's in our neighborhood, this could look like it not being a long move. Like you really kind of like move from one place to another, and it's kind of staying in the same general area. Or maybe you're getting new neighbors in your neighborhood or in your building where you live. This is also energy around spending more time with your siblings, spending more time with your cousins and extended family. And this is so funny because my sister's a Libra sun, and she just texted us today telling us she's having a get together in her house next month for to celebrate her second wedding anniversary, which is crazy. But this is also educational pursuits, so you're another one that might think about going back to school, but not for like a long-term thing, just kind of like a short vocational type program. You decide to do that. This is great for those of you that are selling things online. This could be increased activity with that. Any type of online presence that you have could get activated and get very active. I don't know if some of y'all are going to be like influencers or the face of a product or something. I'm not really sure how that works out, but that's for somebody. So maybe you're endorsing some type of project on your social media. This is great for those of you that are ready to launch a website or ready to start marketing your brand, and you started to put together a marketing campaign for yourself. Okay? And a new car. Next thing is for my Libra rising, your Venus and your new moon is in the 4th house. Now this is all about a move. This is definitely about a move. And because it's in the 4th house, this is about the buying and selling of property. So my Libra rising, sun or moon, there is a move in your future, and a substantial type move. And it's probably going to be somewhat of a permanent move. This is also, if it's not a move, this is the total redecorating of your current space, or you starting some major renovation process. But I really think it's definitely a big move for my Libra rising. See? And you're another one that, with it being in the 4th house, I would definitely say spend more time with your mother, if you still have your mother, or the prominent women in your family. I just moved into my dream home, definitely decorating. There we go. You see how the astrology works out? Venus is going to be there to support you on that, okay? Now, fourth house, Venus being there, this is a reconnection with the loved ones. This is a reconnection with family. This is a reconnection with your one-on-one relationship with someone. So this could look like your spouse, your boyfriend. Some of y'all could be getting a proposal here during the Christmas season here. So I would definitely do my altar for my mommy. And yes, and because it's the fourth house, this is all about connecting with the ancestors and connecting with our family. Those that are on this side of the veil and on the other side of the veil. But this is Venus in the fourth house. Either some of y'all are finding love in your new neighborhood, or maybe y'all are solidifying a relationship by way of settling down. Maybe you're moving in together. I don't know what this is, but I cannot wait for my Libra's placements to give me some good news about that. Now, the full moon is going to be in the ninth house. Endings, adjustments, and acknowledgments around long distance travel, foreigners, higher education, our belief system. She just talked about connecting with her ancestors, so this is our spirituality. Some of you may be seeing the ending of an immigration process that you've been going through. So maybe somebody's trying to get their visa or their citizenship or something of that nature. So that definitely could be wrapping up itself, something to that effect. So yeah, that's what we have for my Libra rising. Now, Scorpio rising, sun or moon, the sun is going to be highlighting your second house of your earned income. Second house is real easy for me because this is all about how you earn your money. Scorpio rising, new money-making opportunities coming your way for December. And I know they love to hear that because they love making money. So new money-making opportunities coming your way, money-making ideas, the opportunity to make more money at your current job. Maybe this looks like a new job for you, or a promotion, or an advancement, or a raise. This would be a great time for my Scorpio risers to go in and ask for an increase in salary. You might be able to get it, okay? Your Venus and new moon is going to be highlighting your third house of communication, marketing, social media, your vehicles, your siblings, your cousins, your neighbors. I feel like for my Scorpio risers, this is more of a branding type thing. So if you have a business, if you have a project, if there's something that you're trying to get out to the masses, this is going to be a great month for you to start marketing that thing. This is also the area of contract negotiations. So some of you could be going into business or solidifying a contract with someone with regards to with business, a creative project or something of that nature. It definitely looks good for you because we have Venus on over that, and that's all about making money in this area of your life. Some of you may get the opportunity to have a teaching opportunity or speaking engagement or something with regards to especially launching a website. Whatever this thing is that my Scorpio risings have been holding on to and trying to figure out when is the best time to launch this project, December is the best time for you to launch this project. And some of my Scorpio risings may be getting a new car for Christmas. Now, your full moon is going to be in the 8th house, which Scorpio rules this house. So it is shared resources, shared finances, taxes, inheritances, debt, our partners' income and resources, sex and intimacy. Some of you could be, okay, now, in the full moon, ending adjustments and acknowledgments. And I want to say this, and because this is very important. If you're a Scorpio rising that is dependent on a source of income or revenue or resource that comes to you from another person or another entity, I need you to prepare for the possibility of that source of income leaving, or at best, adjusting in some way. So I always give the example of child support. If you're a Scorpio rising that receives child support, and this is an example, but it could be real life. You receive child support from the non-custodial parent. For whatever reason, a non-custodial parent is no longer able to pay child support. So that stream of income that you used to get is no longer there. Be prepared for some type of adjustment or change in the area of money or resources that you receive from another person or from another entity, Scorpio rising. And the next is going to be Sagittarius rising. So Sagittarius rising, sun or moon, the sun is going to be, of course, highlighting your first house, your physical body, your energy, your essence, how people experiencing you, your personal goals. Okay, number one, with the sun being there, I need my Sagittarius risings to make sure that you are not running yourself ragged during the month of December and a little bit into January. Make sure you're getting your proper rest. Make sure you're eating right, and make sure you're hydrating yourself and taking care of yourself. Okay, that's the number one thing, and getting enough sleep. So do not run yourself ragged. Okay, this is also going to be highlighting your personal style. So you're another one that may be playing with changing up your style, which changes up your energy. A lot of benefits. Yes, more self-care time. A lot of blessings could be flowing to you during the month of December. Be open to that. And a lot of people wanting to engage with you, wanting to be around you. So be open to that. This is a very social time for you. So I want you to be out there. Good. She says, I'm working on weight gaining. Taking care of your physical body is very important. So this month could set up, they say it takes 21 days to start a habit. This definitely could be the month that you start a healthy habit in how you're taking care of your body. Okay. Now your Venus and your new moon is highlighting your second house of money. This is all about how you earn your money. Your money should get really, really good. I love when Venus is in the second house because it brings financial blessings and it makes earning money so easily. Okay. Now, you still have to work for it. But you will start to see your finances and your budget become much better. And again, money making opportunities. You're going to have to socialize. Money making opportunities, unexpected ways of making money making ideas. This will be a great month for those Sagittarius risings that want to get a new job, starting a new job, or maybe deciding to start a little side business for themselves. It could potentially grow into something bigger. And if you want to buy yourself something nice for the holidays just for you, I support you in doing that. Now, your full moon is going to be in your 7th house. One-on-one relationships, romantic, business, marriage, friendships, family, legal situations. Full moons, endings, adjustments, and acknowledgments. We're going to be real serious about how we do one-on-one relationships. This could look like the ending of certain relationships in your life. That could possibly be you guys going your separate ways, or ending how the relationship works and the dynamics of the relationship. We're no longer doing this one-on-one relationship this way. We're dead in that. It's gone, and we are going to reinvent it and do it a different way moving forward. So acknowledging that, looking at the relationship for what it is, and making the adjustments that you need to around your one-on-one relationships is going to be what highlights for you in December, Sagittarius rising. So that is Corn rising, sun or moon. Month of December, the sun is going to be highlighting your 12th house. So 12th house, the endings, closure, healing. The house of where we keep our addictions. This is also the house of foreign lands too. Spaces of confinement, so hospitals, rehab centers, prisons. This is where we go to heal ourselves. This is all our self-care, our shadow work, our inner work is here. So with the sun highlighting this, this is a new beginning. This is a fresh new start, and this is new energy and vitality breathe into this area of your life. Capricorn rising, especially those of you that have been struggling with depression and you are feeling the draw to deal with the inner workings that have been going on with you probably for years. This is the time for you to start therapy. You have a great night too. So dealing with therapy, dealing with shadow work, dealing with us healing ourselves, addressing our addictions. This could definitely see you dealing with potentially someone with a hospital stay, maybe someone around communications with someone in a confined space like prison or something to that effect. But this is all about self-care. This actually could put you in a space of wanting to isolate yourself, not wanting to deal with what's going on outside. So if that helps you with doing your inner work, I support you in doing that, Capricorn rising. Now, your Venus and New Moon is going to be in your first house. This is now, as much as you want to isolate yourself, this is great for when you have Venus in your first house. Makes you very, very, very much attractive. So what you end up doing is you're attracting people to you, you're attracting opportunities to you, you're attracting money to you, love and support. So this will help you on your journey of the shadow work that you are possibly starting for yourself this next month. So this is all about your physical self, the beautifying of yourself. You're just going to be very magnetic and super attractive, and people want to be around you, and opportunities coming to you starting in the month of December. Now, your full moon lunar eclipse, your full moon is in your sixth house of health and fitness, mental and physical health, the foods that we eat, our work environment, and service to others. Now, the full moon. I don't know if some of my Capricorn risings are dealing with a situation where they're leaving a job or wanting to leave a job. That definitely could be something that you contend with your work environment, you leaving your work environment for another job, maybe another position or something, or maybe someone in authority is leaving, or maybe a coworker is leaving your everyday work environment. Now, this is also energy around health and fitness. So taking care of your mental health, your physical health. If some of you have been dealing with an illness, a long-term illness that you've been contending with, you may see an ending to that, or you may be finding the appropriate mode of care or level of care for whatever this health issue that you're dealing with. So maybe you've been struggling with trying to find the right doctor or the right treatment, and all of a sudden now you're able to locate the right doctor, or you get the right diagnosis, or you're able to figure out what exactly is going on you with from a physical standpoint. Aquarius rising, sun or moon. The sun is going to be highlighting your 11th house, the social house, our friends, social groups. This is the house of technology, our long-term goals, dreams, and wishes. So highlighting those areas. This is a social house, and I always encourage people, especially with the sun here, get out and socialize. Get out and have fun. This is like networking energy. Being open, Aquarius, to meeting new people, bringing new opportunities, exchanging ideas with new people is great for you. You may decide that you want to be a part of a group or an organization. Support you with that. And this is the planning out or getting in order your new long-term goals. And when I say long-term goals, we're talking 5, 10, 15 years. So you putting attention around what your long-term goals are going to be for the next 5, 10, 15 years. And this is like a lot of unexpected blessings coming your way, and possibly unexpected money also. Your Venus and New Moon is going to be in your 12th house. So Venus in the 12th house for me highlights romance in secret. Now let me explain how this could play out. You could meet someone and you guys start seeing each other, but you decide that you don't want to tell anyone about it because you want to wait to see where the relationship goes. This could also look like you meeting someone. Now, on the flip side, you meeting someone and they're not being totally honest about their availability. Maybe they're connected to someone still, or maybe they're emotionally connected to someone still. So be very mindful of romantic encounters that you come about during the month of December, and making sure you're paying attention to any red flags, and as much as possible making sure this person is completely available to you for a relationship. Your full moon is going to be in your 5th house, house of joy, love affairs, dating, romance, children, procreation, and our creative expression. So an ending, adjustment, or acknowledgement around a romantic situation. We just talked about meeting someone and vetting properly. So if I have an Aquarius rising that's dating, maybe the relationship ends, or maybe it ends the status of the way it is now. So maybe you guys go from casual dating to exclusively dating, or maybe you go from dating to being engaged. There definitely could be a transformation around your dating life and your romantic life. This could also look like some of you you're another one that could possibly hear about a baby announcement or something with regards to a pregnancy coming up, maybe for you or someone around you. And news or information coming with regards to your children. So be on the lookout for that. And finally, Pisces rising, sun or moon. The sun is highlighting your 10th house, your career, your reputation, your public image, prominent men in your life, your title changes, things of that nature. So we're talking about career opportunities, career advancement, the potential for a promotion, the potential for a job change that goes with that title change. So, you're going from one title to another. This is also a relationship house, so some of you could be getting engaged, getting married, or possibly getting divorced. So dynamics around your relationship and just your reputation and what is being said about you in the public is going to be highlighted. Your Venus and your new moon has everything to do with your 11th house of friends, your social groups, your social circle, your long-term goals, dreams, and wishes, and unexpected blessings. I like this for Pisces rising because I have a Pisces rising that is close to me, and he needs a little bit of unexpected blessings. But this is also energy around new beginnings and new people coming into your life with regards to your friend dynamics, your friendships, and groups and organizations that you make yourself a part of. And you're another one reevaluating your long-term goals, dreams, and wishes. Could be some unexpected money coming your way for my Pisces rising. And also the full moon is going to be highlighting your 4th house, home, family, real estate, your mother, feminine energy in your life, emotional stability. So some of you could be moving, buying your first home, making changes in your current home, dealing with family dynamics, and possibly dealing with your emotional foundation, your emotional stability. So you may be another one that may be having a lot of stressors around the family, and you need to figure out a way to cope or get some tools to help you deal with the emotional stress and family dynamics. And that is the end of the month of December. Does anyone need me to questions? I'm going to let you guys go. If you want to do a personal reading with me, please visit my website at www.melaningoddesslife.biz. I'm also offering the mini readings. So if you want to do that, just let me know. I still have my manifestation candles on there. I will continue to do the manifestation candles until they run out. And once they run out, I will be discontinuing that service. And it's probably going to be very soon, within the next month or so. But whatever's left on there, if you want to order a manifestation candle, please go ahead and do so. But just know that they will not be coming back next year. Thank you so much for your time, your attention. I appreciate you supporting me. Go follow me on all the social media platforms. My YouTube channel, I'm still trying to get... don't worry about it, Nicole, I got you. I'm still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I still have a few weeks I can get there, but I need your help. So go and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate your support, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.